Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. We're playing some Russian Fishing 4 today. We're at the Akhtuba pond. Want to try it out. Got a couple different setups here. Not sure if any of them is going to work. Give it a try. Take a break from the sea. Need to try to build us back up some Schaefers. We used quite a few of them during the event. There you go. That's nice. Guys, I do appreciate you hanging out with me for today. Don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We'll try a few different baits here and see how we do. We can also take a look at the what's going on for the week. Looks like spice mix and tuna. Tuna and salmon, spice mix and tuna. We are getting a bite here. This one is some black currant purple. Little grass carp. Should have oh crap. Should have dug again, so we got our energy back. Yeah, we got the lucky one last time, I think. Let's see if we got any, what was it? Tuna and spice mix and tuna, both were pop-ups. think there was some tuna and salmon. So we don't have any, well, if I can spell it correctly. So we don't have any spice mix. So we have the tuna 20s. And the tuna pellets. What about the salmon? And we got the salmon purple. So we could do a tuna and salmon pop-up. Give that a try here in a second if we don't do anything. Let's go ahead and change this one over. That was double pop-up. So we could do tuna and salmon. And then what are our options here? We got spicy salmon. We got tuna oil. Let's just do tuna oil. And we could try to make us up a I don't really know what's a good PVA for black buffalo. I don't have one saved. Let me take a look here. We can try it with no PVA at first. Then we'll try to make us one here. Got us a little buffalo on the black currant. That's good. Let's change this one up. Let's put a raspberry on here. Let's go big. Go big or go home. We do got a raspberry. We got 2 different wands. Let's use these larger ones. We only got 4 of these. Again, looking for Schaefer's. Rhino beetles, not bad, 2 of them. Any gold bait's good. A good dig for free. All you're paying for is all your spending's your energy. Guys, don't forget to check out my real life fishing channel, Fishing with the Brew Man. I'll put the link in the comments or in the description section. Check it out. I really haven't done a lot of fishing yet this year. Been about, honestly, 3 or 4 months. Really haven't done much of anything new. But we're getting ready to get into crappie season here in Ohio. The older I get, the more fair weather fisherman I get. So we'll be getting on some new content real soon. So check out the channel. I do appreciate you. Looks like we've already almost got our energy back, so let's get after it here. Got it. I don't remember to dig enough. There we go. I ended up actually trading for some. That's why it's nice to have other gold baits. We can also look at our stats to see so red krill and salmon. Not a lot of XP. Crawfish and crab. That was a lot better. We could have looked at the grassies might not have been here though. The biggest. It's only telling us our biggest one. That might not have been here. It was. It's actually a trophy here on cocoa and cream flavored white. I was here in the pond. That was a good one. We're out. What do we got? We got strawberry, honey. Let's try. I don't think there is a honey. strawberry. All right, we've got a common here. This is on the raspberry. A raspberry jam. Again, I'm trying to use what's in our inventory. I did buy some more of the Christmas stuff. I don't know how long it's going to stay around. I went ahead and spent, I had a couple $100 past, couple hundred silver past 14K. I went ahead and spent the rest of it. Need to get rid of some of these dead fish. But I bought some of these caramels. It's the Pomors. They're seasonal, so I bought all these. They're a sinking boilie. So these caramels I bought up to 6 grams, which is huge. But we'll take night crawlers. Never a bad option. And like I said, anytime you get a gold bait, you want to dig whenever you got the energy. A lot of times I just forget. Dig, dig, dig. You can also use your scoop for bloodworms, because that'll give you good stuff as well. So when you dig, you can get the chafers, the rhino beetles, the dung beetles, the mole crickets. When you scoop, you can get the water stuff. Get the night crawlers, the regular worms, the red worms, which are these. These are valuable too. We're getting low on them. Chafers, I got 43 only because I traded for 50. But again, I gave up 50 of something else. I don't remember what it was. Another gold bait. He was okay with it, so helped me out, helped him out. He got something he might have had 400 or 500 of the chafers. We use them a lot to catch barbels at bear, but I don't know if they're active. I was using it, chasing the barbels for the New Year's event. So we did get that completed, got the free stuff. I don't even think I've been using the new reel. I think it was this. Like I said, I haven't even used it. And then we got the reel. it. It's only 17, but the new year 2026 anniversary challenge one. Definitely sharp. I like the big cranks. Reminds me of the old 33 classics. Forget which one it was, but some of the ones had the big cranks on them. Let's go fish. Could try to make us a tuna and salmon PVA. Let's see what we got here. Let's do a krill. Here's a salmon and a tuna. Another salmon and a tuna. Right. And another krill. We got a fish. Let me see. Who's here? Fish oil. Maybe let's just do this. I don't know if this is going to be any good. This might need to be krill feed pellets as well. So we're not getting too crazy here. do this one instead of that one. We got all kinds of stuff in here. All right, we got fish going everywhere here. A little grassy, non-marker, unfortunately. Alright, so we did get one on this without the PVA. Looks like a grassy. So we will add the PVA just to see. As I say, it should be easy to spot. It's got all the stuff here. I'm not throwing out very far. I don't have a clip on, but I'm just trying to throw it in the lilies and flowers there. Just trying to keep it simple here. Alright, let's go dig again. I already forgot. Boo-hoo. Seems like every other one is garbage. So I think we've caught fish on every setup that we've got currently. Got a couple, yeah, the raspberry, blackcurrant. We took that out. I think we did. We change that one out, or is that still? Yeah, we did change that blackcurrant out. That might have been a mistake, maybe, but okay, here we go. So the PVA is not hurting us. That's good. Sometimes you make it and it seems like it's the opposite of what you want. Common. They are getting a little bit of a bonus with these Royal Pickers. They give 10% to bottom 10% to bottom fishing skill, 25% to XP, because they're considered a I don't know. When I get the bonus, it tells me like a medium light tackle or something. We're getting a bite on the end one there. There's a little big head. I didn't even expect to get it in there. We do have some silver and big head PVA mix left over from the event. We could try to catch some. I normally don't fish for them here. This is not the hot spot, but wouldn't be bad to try it if we're catching them. What was this one? Raspberry. Yeah, we're trying to use up some of this older PVA. I like to use it, but all the time it doesn't help necessarily. You know, it goes through. Unfortunately, one of the things I learned when I first started this game, and I still do it sometimes. Like today, I just bought a bunch of the Christmas event stuff, but it's going to go away, and I'm not sure if you can get it after that. So I went ahead and got some of it, but you don't want to just go to the store. You don't want to just go to the store and spend a bunch of money and buy random stuff, because it seems like it's always the same stuff over and over. That consistently is active. And I'll give you an example here in just a second. Let me grab a drink. So, I'll give you an example of that. So, this is what we're using for the silvers and the big heads at the event, right there. And then I think I want to say it's this. No, it's this. This is consistently used for the barbels at Bear and for Sturgy boys and stuff here at Akhtuba. So, Tenchi. Let's go dig again. Got to find a good lucky spot, maybe by this tree in the shade. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think. Does where you dig make a difference? Or is it just a random no matter where you dig? Or do you have a favorite spot? Let me know. I am not sure if it matters, honestly. So we're about halfway in here. We did start at night, so hopefully we can get back some of our lost time. Hit that tee, bringing that energy right back up, which is nice. All of these have PVA right now. Well, we just made the PVA for this one. All right. Currently looks like no bites. Let's go dig again. Let's do the scoopage. Diving beetles are one of my new favorites for the part of this, for the water stuff. Leeches are good. Neither one of those were gold baits. So, again, anytime you get a gold bait, that's a win. Almost time to dig again. Let's go this direction. No algae here though. There's some grass. Maybe that'll help. All right, so gold bait. Believe it or not, the algae is actually a good thing to get as well. It's kind of easy to get, but it's also, you can catch a lot of nice fish on it. Nace, blue breen, regular breen. Really not a bad one to get. Well, all of them can catch fish. We had a little spot there this morning, and then it seems like it slowed off a little bit. We'll get ready and dig here in a little bit again. Go back to get another round of the shovel. We'll start alternating them. Whoa. That's a good one. I don't know what it is about this underground stuff, but it's ugly. It's scary. You don't want that thing crawling on you. Probably wouldn't hurt you, but if you're a POS, you may not want it on you because it is a shit eater. Hence, it's called a dung beetle. We'll pick back up this evening. This has gotten pretty slow. Pretty slow. Alright. Not very big. Another Tenchi boy. Those actually are not bad silver. Alright, what was this one? Raspberry, okay. Let's change this one up. Let's put on what we were using for big heads and silvers. during the event to try to catch those. I'm not 100% sure what it was. It's like grass cakes. We're going to go big. And can't remember. Maybe it was double. Was it double pellets? Let me see. Might have been grass. But did we already do? What do we got? We got grass cake pellets. I don't think it was double grass cake. I don't know. Really confused now. Let's look at boilies. Okay, I think it was spring herbs. We're going to go big. Okay, so I think it was with the boiling the pellet, it was the spring and then the herbs, these two. Then it was fresh grass, and then it was this one right here. For the silver. We also have this. I can't remember which. I don't know. Let's try this one first. If we look at the records and ratings, or the big heads, it's a krill and salmon, so that's not helping us. Let's check the silvers. Everybody's catching them on the exact same thing right now. We'll give it a shot. If it doesn't get anything, we'll switch over to the just the grass PVA. Give it a chance. We got to give it a chance for the romance. I like to try different stuff, you know. Sometimes when you follow what everybody else is doing, it doesn't always work for you. Be a different region or whatever reason. I haven't been seeing a lot of, you know, hot activity in Akhtuba, but I like the pond. So. It's a good place to get rid of like some excess bait without spending a lot of money. We only got 9 fish though. I don't know how the silver is going to end up looking. Probably not that great. One non-marker, but take a couple vitamins. Let's dig again. Keep getting those gold baits. We are getting into evening. It's 5 p.m. in game, so now find some big thick algae to dig in. There we go. I don't know if we're actually getting over there. These are my new favorite things to get with this diving beetle. Can we make, I'll have to check here. Not sure if we can make the, one thing you can do here, if you start having a slower bite rate, one, you can always go for crucians with, I'll show you, with the caddisflies on the bottom. Can we make this? Yes, let's make some of this. Now, which one did we just switch out? This one, so we're going to leave that alone. Alright, we're going to switch this one out. So we can always go back to the original, right? The OG. I use loop rig because I got points in it. And then I'm going to switch this out to one of these. And then I'm going to put in my, and then I'm going to use a potato. And then here I can use, I've got a couple of these ones. This is only one piece. And you don't even need that PVA really. You can just use the potato. But let's give that one a shot. If this one don't get something here in the next hour in game, we're going to switch that PVA out to the grass PVA. And we'll keep digging. We'll keep digging and keep getting that stuff. Back to the shovel. Back to the shovel. We did really well underneath the tree last time, underneath the bush. Yeah. One red worm, which is not bad. But not a full boat. Have a tea. Relax. Kind of harder to see in our chair. Maybe I could get our chair a little closer here. Nighttime, it's a lot easier to see those. So peaceful. This the sounds of this game really does make you feel like you're outside with the crickets and the birds. And all right, let's dig again. You got to be careful too when you're getting up, because I usually E to get up, and if you're not careful, you'll grab a rod. Let's go down here where we got the diving beetle. See if we can repeat our success. No. Again, let me know if you think it's random or if it matters where you dig. Yeah, we were actually getting kind of some good bites early on. And it slowed down here this afternoon. Disappointed. It's why I struggle sometimes to leave the sea, because I make so much more silver, but you get tired of doing the same map for, a month. And, how are you going to know if something else is not active if you don't check it out? All right, well, I forgot. Let's switch this out. Let's put this other PVA on here. We have the silver on here now. I'm going to change this out just to the grass. Excuse me. Just a couple more minutes here, and then we'll switch this one over again. All right, let's switch this one out. This might have done better without the PVA. Let me see what size hook is on here as well. Oh, it's got a decent hook. I think I'm out of the these are the ones that I need, the size ones of these. Oh, these right here. Let's change this up. Let's do Crucian Gibble mix. We only got 5. They're not super picky about the size of the leader, I don't think. But the hook's too big, so we gotta go to a smaller hook. Let's go to a medium. We don't have a lot of mediums, man. We don't have any 6s. We don't have any 10. We got some 10s. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Let's try medium 8. I want the caddis fly. And then this has got sunflower, crackers, millet. I don't know if we got anything that might not be bad for that. Let's try this to see. It might hurt us. If so, we'll take it off. let's dig again. Alright, 3 algae and a leech. Winner, winner. Oh, we're getting a bite on something. Oh yeah, it's our one we just added, eh? Looks like there's one already on there, maybe. Yeah. Just a small one, that's why it's not wanting to really register, but we'll take it. That's one just to give us a little bit of a bite rate. Well, we hopefully get something bigger with the other 2 setups. It's doing its job. It's getting us fish. Maybe we get a trophy out of it. Not sure if we're going to be able to make more crucian gibel ground bait. I guess we'll check that out when we need to. Again, not that we're using the right baits, but it doesn't seem to be too super active in the pond right now. If you're catching something in the pond right now, let me know what you're using and what you're catching. Let's dig again. Let's have a tea and have a dig, and we'll get ready to sell here shortly. I'd like to go through the morning, see if we can get us a couple more. A little bigger. For a trophy, we kind of save it up a little bit, even if it is a gibel or crucian trophy. are getting some action on the one over here, the tuna and the salmon with the krill and all kinds of stuff in there. Oh Lord. Turn away for just a second. Not bad. Almost 8 kg. Seems like we're getting more bites at night, which is kind of backwards. Another Ghibli. Sometimes it starts slowing down, you lose focus, and then next thing you know, bam, you got a fish on. You're not even, it wasn't ready. Alright, let's dig again. By this sticky bush. Another Schaefer. Alright, winter, winter chicken dinner. Probably hard for you guys to see, but a lot of people complaining in the Discord right now about just the fishing's not been that good. No really good active spots right now. Again, I try not to just follow every active spot. Sometimes I will, but most of the time I try to blaze my own trail. Alright, here come the ducks. Alright, got us another little gibbly on here. We're cruising. Can we make any cruising gibble? We can. Sounds like we're building a house, not mixing up some ground bait, but okay. Go ahead and dig again. We'll get ready and call it here soon, guys. We're already well over an hour here. It starts getting into the editing and the uploading, and the videos get too long. It starts making a very long, drawn-out process. think I'm trying to try to hang out till about 8 o'clock in game to see if we can get us another fish. But the crucian gibble thing is definitely providing some bites at least, but just unfortunately nothing that exciting. Little gibblies. Just designed to keep me busy. Let me dig again. Gold baits will make me happier. At least I feel like I got something done. Nope. I only had 9 fish that first hour. Then this is what we've had since. This is the big gap right here. And I did try a few different things. So unfortunately it didn't work out. We're getting a bite on this one again. And this one. Now this one seems to have stopped. Just a common, small one. I was hoping we were going to get one on this to see what we got. This pole bought us a little more time, waiting on this one to come back. Alright guys, I'll bring you back here when we're selling our fish. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. We got the gibble's going to turn out nice to give us a little cafe order for 16 silver. We didn't get the common. Nothing else, unfortunately. So if we go by price, again, just nothing good here. About 110 silver total for an hour and a half, so not great. I still enjoyed it, but you know, I like trying different stuff. And we didn't lose money by coming here, obviously. You know, it cost us 35 to get here, so we made money using what we had. I did buy some more of the holiday stuff. I'm not sure how much longer this is going to last. For the part of the New Year's event. So I went ahead and bought some more of this stuff. So again, if you're interested in this stuff will go away at some point. I'm not sure how long it's staying. But until next time, guys, have fun fishing. Make sure you check out the link to my real life fishing channel. And make sure you're subscribed to this one. Until next time, have fun fishing. I'm out of here.